Hi there.
I don't hear.
Hi there. Do you copy? Hello.
Yes, I am copy you.
Oh, are you the teacher?
No, I don't listen to the teacher. I
Oh, me
think
neither.
I think she has a problem.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't.
Her microphone isn't work.
Yeah.
I can't hear teacher saying.
Teacher, we are listening all the students, but I can hear you.
Can you write it down? on the box? I mean, can you write it down on the box that we don't listen here? Thank you. Thank you.
Your mic had
Anybody
been
can
tired.
hear?
Do you listen me?
Yeah, perfectly.
Yeah, I listened perfectly too.
Where is she?
I think she
Are you?
has a problem.
Yeah, uh,
Anyone
definitely.
can help her?
I don't think so.
Teacher, can you hear me?
Sorry, we
You
also
can
have
you can check
problems.
your settings.
Can anybody write something on the chat? Can't see the way to write down.
Hey, Michaela, can you listen us?
Teacher, are you there?
Teacher, do you copy us? Would you mind writing it down if you are hearing? She restarted her computer, I think.
Yesterday we also have problem with Troy, the teachers, another teacher, but after he jump out and jump in, it's okay. Teacher, can you jump out the room and then you jump in?
Hello?
Hi
Hello?
there.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Can everyone hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Perfectly.
Yeah,
Yeah?
Yes.
yeah,
Oh,
very well.
good.
Welcome back.
What happened?
Thank you.
Welcome.
I was terrified that this was going to be a bad class, but now it will
Don't
be okay.
worry. Everything is okay.
Okay. Thank you guys for being patient, and I'm sorry about the technical
Welcome to us.
difficulty.
Don't worry.
Okay. So, I will give a quick introduction and then we will start. My name is Michaela. I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and I love teaching on verbling. So now let me hear about you guys. Ali Reza? Ali Reza? Can you introduce yourself to me?
Hi, thank you. Yes, I'm Ali Reza. I'm from Iran, 26 years old.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Danilo, will you introduce yourself to us?
Sure. I am from Brazil. I am 26 years old. I'm working and studying.
Awesome. What do you
Awesome.
study?
English, just English in the internet.
Cool. Well, we're glad to have you here.
I'm glad to hear to you back. Now I can hear you very well.
Awesome. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
Okay. Evgenia,
Yes.
can you introduce yourself for us?
Okay, I'm Eugenia. I'm from Russia. I'm from St. Petersburg. I'm 27 years old. I'm working and studying.
Okay, great. Thank you. Let's see. Hani
Yes, how are you?
Alani,
Yes, I hear you. You hear
can
me?
you introduce yourself?
Yes, I already introduced myself, but here's my friend. He wants to introduce himself, and it's his first time in Verbling, so
Awesome.
I'll give him. Hello, my teacher. Good morning. I'm Jad from Iraq. I'm your friend, Hani. As a friend, Hani. I'm student got my English stage one.
Very nice to meet you. Thank you for joining.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Juan Marcos, can you introduce
Hi, how
yourself
are you?
for us?
Yes. Do you copy there? Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. I'm Juan Marcos. I'm from Guatemala City. Well, I love to study English, especially in verbing class.
Awesome. Love to have you here.
Likewise.
All right. Rennie, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Renny. I'm from Peru, and this is my first class with you.
It's very nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to
Have
meet
you been with Verbling a long time?
No, actually, probably few weeks.
Cool. Okay. Alay Farid, will you introduce yourself to the class?
Okay, hi everybody. I am Saleh Muhammad Farid. I am from Yemen. I study in Saudi Arabia and teacher college, computer department.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you very
And
much.
Tao Lee?
Yes, hi. My name is Thảo. I'm from Vietnam. Start with you. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you.
Adela Munoz, can you introduce yourself?
I am from Spain. I am a biologist and I work in a vocational training school.
Awesome. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, I think we got through everybody. I don't know. Yeah, I already introduced myself. So I've got one short little activity for us. We're going to play Hangman very quickly. Before we begin, I just want to tell you guys Some of you guys seem like you are able to be in intermediate classes, which is excellent. But you might find this class a little bit slow because it's a beginner's class. So if it's going a little bit slow for you, just go ahead and join another teacher's class. It's okay. And if you don't mind, then you're welcome to stay.
That's no problem for me.
Okay, if it's no problem for you, it is no problem for me. I just have to keep beginners classes on beginner level because there are some beginners watching probably who are shy to participate, but it's important that I do both beginner and intermediate classes. So it will be a beginner's class, but if it's going too slow, then no problem. You can just watch someone else's class for now.
Thank you.
I have hangman. That's our warm-up for today, is a little hangman. So I'm going to ask everybody to guess a letter starting on the left with Adela. Will you guess a letter?
That.
What do you think? It's 2 words.
Sorry, I don't have in the screen.
Can you see it?
Sorry.
Can you see?
I don't.
Yes, yes.
I don't see.
Clear.
All you have to do is guess a letter. Guess a letter.
Letter A.
Okay. There's two A's. Okay. Let's have Ali Reza. Will you guess a
Yes.
letter?
I. Okay, letter.
I. There's 1 I. Good job. Danilo, will you guess a letter?
Letter E.
Okay. There's 1 E. Evgenia, will you guess a letter?
Letter R.
There's 1 R. You guys are doing excellently. Hani Alani, guess a letter.
Yes, maybe C?
No C's. Uh-oh. No C's.
I'm sorry.
Juan Marcos, will you guess a letter?
Let's try with B.
B?
Yes.
No B's.
Oh,
Sorry. Rennie, guess a letter.
S.
S. Yep, there's 1 S. Okay. Saleh Farid, will you guess a letter?
Okay, J.
J?
Yes.
Nope, no J's.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, let's see, I need... Okay. Tao Li, will you guess a letter?
Have D now.
What?
D.
D?
Yeah.
Okay, there's 1 D. Now let's go to the chat box. If anyone wants to guess a letter in the chat box. Looks like I have an L, a C, N. There's 1 N. There's 1 L. Oh, I'm sorry, there's 2 N's. So we're just missing 1 letter now.
H.
G.
Can you guys guess it?
Garden snail.
Garden snail. Yes. Garden snail. Lovely, guys. Thank you.
I'd like to say that I enjoyed my time with you, but I have to go now. So thank you very much.
Thank
I
you.
have
You stayed with me for many classes. I was glad to have you.
you're welcome. That was so benefit for me. So thank you.
All right. Thanks. See you again sometime.
I have a question.
Bye. Okay, guys. Now we're ready to start class. We're talking about comparisons today, and I will put the notes in the chat box. So if you need to follow along and you don't already have these notes open, you have them available to you. There you go. Everybody should have the link in the chat box. Does everybody see it?
Yeah.
Let me check.
Awesome.
I am downloading it.
Good. Open the link. Download it if you want. Today we're talking about comparisons, and I have some notes for you right there. Does everybody have it opened?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So the
Yes.
very first thing we have is comparisons, and it gives us like the formula. It's a noun plus the verb to be plus a quantifier plus comparative adjective plus than and another noun. So an example of this is the lemon is slightly smaller than the orange. So can you guys think of some comparative adjectives? What are some comparative adjectives?
Bigger.
Bigger, great. What else?
Taller.
Taller,
More.
Worse.
I'll go around and call on everybody and have you give a couple. So Adela, can you give us two?
For example, worse, better,
Worse and better, perfect. Thank you. Ali Reza, will you give us two?
I cannot download the file. Please let me a moment. I download it as soon.
Okay. Can you give us two comparative adjectives like better, worse, bigger, taller? Can you think of two?
More beautiful.
Perfect. That's a great example. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Danilo, will you give us a couple examples?
Yeah, I am bigger than Tao Li.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Evgenia, will you give us another example?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. So have you seen comparisons before, or is this new to you? You've never seen comparisons? Okay, we'll skip you for now. We'll come back. Juan Marcos, can you give us examples of comparative adjectives?
Funniest.
Okay.
Let's see another. I don't know if crazier.
Sure, crazier. That's perfect. Definitely.
Okay.
Thank you. Rennie, can you give us a couple?
Smarter and older.
Saleh Farid, will you give us a couple?
Okay, happy and sad.
Sure. Sure, but make them, those are adjectives. Make them comparative adjectives. So we could say happier or sadder.
Yeah. Happier and sadder.
Okay. Sarah, can you give us a couple examples?
Yes, slower and faster.
And Tao Li.
Yes, I think English is extremely more difficult than Vietnamese.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay, someone made a point in the chat box. They said you use comparative adjectives like bigger when you want to compare two things. If you want to compare more than two things, you have to use superlative. So that's a very good point, and a couple people use superlative adjectives. And superlative adjectives are the ones that end in ist. So we have sadder and saddest, happier and happiest, or more interesting and the most interesting. So more interesting is comparative, and the most interesting is superlative. That's a slight difference, but it's an important one. Okay. Back to the notes. I have some quantifiers as well. So these are going to help us form sentences, and I'm going to have someone read them off. So quantifiers showing a big difference. Let's have Adela. Will you read the quantifiers that show a big difference?
Yes. A lot, informal, a great deal, far, much, significantly, considerably, why informal.
Perfect. Thank you. And the next row, Ali Reza, will you read the quantifiers showing a small difference?
Yes, a little, a bit, informal, slightly, marginally, yes, marginally, a shade, a hair, a tad, informal.
Okay, so scroll down a little, and we have an example of comparing equal things as well. So the lemon is as large as the orange. No quantifiers are used. So quantifiers are only for comparing things that are different, not things that are the same. Let's come up with some sentences. So make sure to focus on that top part where it shows you exactly how you need to form the sentences. And let's make sentences about dogs and cats. So can we compare dogs and cats using some of these quantifiers like a lot, a little, a bit, much, significantly? Can anyone make a comparative sentence using dogs, cats, and of course comparative adjectives and quantifiers? Anyone brave?
Yes.
Okay.
Read it.
So the first thing we need is a noun, right? Oh, hold on. My computer's freezing up a little bit. Shoot.
Dogs and cats.
Uh-huh. So dogs and
Dogs.
cats, those are both nouns.
Fight a lot.
All right, that's a pretty good sentence. It's not exactly a comparative sentence, though. So
No.
to make it a comparative sentence, we're
Sorry,
going to use...
Dogs are more taller than cats.
Perfect. That's a perfect comparative sentence. Now, let's use a comparative sentence with one of these quantifiers. I will start to give you guys an example. Cats are much cleaner than dogs. Cats are much cleaner than dogs.
Dogs are considerably taller than cats.
Perfect. That's a great sentence. Thank you. I'm going to call on a couple people. Ali Reza, will you give me a sentence comparing dogs and cats that uses a quantifier?
Yes, a cat is considerably faster than dog.
Thank you, that's perfect. Danilo, will you give me one?
Cats is as beautiful as dog.
Awesome. Just make sure to, if you say cats, that's plural, so cats are. But that was a great sentence. Evgenia? Sorry, I have trouble with your name.
Cats are more intelligent than dogs.
Great. Can you use a quantifier too? Are they much or slightly? What do you think?
Dog is as cute as cat.
Perfect. So that's actually one of the equal examples that is a little bit farther below. That's a great use. Thank you. Juan Marcos, can you give us a sentence?
Let's see. Dogs are much lovely than cats.
We could say much more lovely than cats.
Okay.
Or we could say much lovelier. Both are okay. Thank you very much. Rennie, will you give us a sentence using a quantifier?
Yes. My dog is way faster than your cat.
Thank you. Saleh Farid, will you give us one?
Okay, dogs are much bigger than cats.
And Tao Lee, give us a sentence.
I have two sentences. The rabbit is a lot faster than the turtle. And another one, I need to finish my work in class as well at home. It's fine.
Awesome. You got very creative. Thank you. Okay, so I think you guys pretty much understand how to use that stuff. Let's come up with things that compare equal nouns. So we already saw a couple of those in the samples that you guys gave, but compare two things that are equal. You can pick any things that you want to pick. Adela, can you give us a sentence that compares two things that are equal?
Yes, dogs and dogs as lovely as the cat as cats.
Awesome, thank you. Alireza, will you give us a sentence comparing two equal things? Any equal
Yes,
things.
horses are big. Are big. Horses are big. Horses as big as cows.
Perfect. Thank you. Danilo, will you give us one?
Yeah. Doggy are expensive as cat. I don't have creativity.
Okay, well that's good enough. Thank you. Evgenia, will you give us one?
Uh, for example, horses not much faster than tigers.
Wow. All right. It's a great example of a comparative sentence. That was perfect. Can you give me one that two things are equal? So we're not going to use a quantifier and we're not going to use a comparative adjective. We're going to use just a normal adjective. So some of the other ones we had were horses are as big as cows. I think that was the example. They are as big as cows. Can you come up with an example of something that's equal?
Tiger as fast. Tigers are fast. Are as fast as lion.
Okay, good enough. Juan Marcos, will you come up with a sentence that shows two equal things?
My microphone is as large as your microphone.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Rennie?
My computer is slow as your turtle.
Thanks. Saleh Farid?
Okay. What can I say? My computer is slow as my friend computer.
Okay, awesome. And Tao Li, will you give us one?
Yes, my age is for to married.
Okay, perfect. So now I'm going to have us come up with some examples of three categories of animals. We have wild animals, farm animals, and pets. So first, wild animals. I need everyone to give me an example of a wild animal. Adela, will you give me a wild animal?
Yes, tiger is as beautiful as a lion.
You don't need to give me a sentence, just give me an animal. So we have
Only animal.
but that was
sorry.
a great job though. Thank you. So tiger,
Tiger,
Alireza,
for example.
Lion.
lion,
Tiger, lion, and cheetah.
Danilo, will you give us one?
Pig.
Pig?
Yeah.
That's an
Chicken.
interesting one.
Duck.
Those aren't wild animals, those are farm animals.
No. Duck. Do you know duck?
Uh-huh.
And pig. It's farm animals, no?
Yeah, they're farm animals as well. So wild animals could be a tiger, a lion, a cheetah, but there are many wild animals. Farm animals are like cows and horses and chickens and pigs.
Sheep.
Sheep are also farm animals, I think.
Yes.
What else is a wild animal?
Bear.
Bears, okay. Evgenia? Am I saying it right now?
Panther.
Panther. That's a good one.
Wolf.
Wolf. Got a lot of great ones here.
Leopard.
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 Okay.
Elephant.
Thank you.
Crocodile.
Crocodile, yes. Juan Marcos, give me one.
Fox and snake.
Snake?
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you. Rennie, will you give me one?
Giraffe.
Giraffe. Awesome. Saleh Farid, give me one.
Okay, zebra.
Zebra. And Tauli, will you give me one?
Whale. I think it's whale.
Whale. Awesome. Okay. I put all those there. Oh, my wife. How funny. You guys got really funny with examples. My wife is a wild animal. Okay. Now we're going to come up with farm animals. What are some farm animals? You guys can just shout these out. We already went over some of them. What are farm animals? Anybody?
Sheep.
The
Sheep?
one that you.
Cow.
Buffalo.
What? Goat?
Chicken.
Chicken? Yeah.
Chicken.
What else?
Sheep.
Uh-huh. More?
Turkey.
Turkey? More?
Goose.
Goose? Chicken? What else?
Cows.
Donkey.
Donkeys? What else? Anything else, or is that it?
Horses.
Duck.
Cat.
Horses, cats. What a crazy...
Cow.
Uh-huh.
Goat.
Goat?
Duck.
Goat.
Uh-huh. Okay, that's all the farm animals you got. And now pets. What are pets? What kind of animals?
Ferret.
Cockroaches? What?
Ferret.
Ferret? That's a good one. I love ferrets. What else? Cats. And?
Parrot.
Parrot. And?
Chinchilla.
Monkey.
Chinchilla. Monkey. I don't know. Do you know someone who has a monkey as a pet?
Just one person.
Oh, that's crazy. All right, I'll put it.
White rat.
A white rat. Okay.
Guinea pig.
We got. What?
Guinea pig.
Guinea pig. Sure.
Guinea pig.
Okay.
Dormouse.
Okay. That's good enough. So now we are going to compare some of these animals using the forms below. So a lot faster or a lot slower than. Let's get some sentences. I want everyone to give me at least one so we can compare faster, slower, or we're using some of the quantifiers. So a lot faster, a bit faster, much faster, and as cute as. So let me ask Tao Li,
Yes.
can you compare a snake and a hamster? Is it a lot faster, a bit faster, not much faster? Make a sentence for me.
A snake and what?
Snake and a hamster. Right now we're doing snake and hamster. What?
I think it's a lot faster.
Yeah, snakes are a lot faster. Saleh Farid, will you compare a bear and a cat? A bear and a cat.
A bear? What's a bear?
A bear is
Yes.
a very large animal, and you find it in forests. Do you know Winnie the Pooh?
I don't know.
Let me find a picture for you. If anyone else has questions on some of these animals, don't be shy. Make sure to ask me. That way we can clarify. I'm going to find a picture and then I'll post it in the Google or the chat box.
Okay.
Ooh, I found a great one. There we go. That is a picture of a bear. I'll come back to you in a minute. Rennie, will you compare a cheetah and a bird? Cheetah and a bird.
The cheetah is a lot cooler than the bird.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Juan Marcos, will you compare a cow and a lion?
A lion is as cute as. Oh no, it is not as cute. A lion is much dangerous than a cow.
Sure, definitely. A lion is much more dangerous than a cow. Okay. Evgenia, can you compare a giraffe and a sheep? Giraffe and a sheep.
Giraffe is as cute as sheep.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Danilo, will you compare a dog and a whale? A dog and a whale.
And what is will?
Does anybody know what a whale is? Can anyone describe to him a whale?
Could you write it in checkbox spell?
Yeah.
Sure. Hold on one second. I'm going to find a picture for you guys too. Okay. Sorry, my internet's a little bit slow today, or maybe it's the thing, I don't know. So it's spelled like this, and I have a link. Oh.
Well, it's like a dolphin, but it's bigger.
So Danilo, a dog and a whale. Can you compare the two?
Okay, it's similar to shark, bigger than shark.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. The whale is more than dog.
They're bigger. Yeah, definitely. Let's compare a wolf and a goose. So let me have Bimal. Will you compare a wolf and a goose?
Had to write
Goose is like this. I have all of the lists of the animals in the chat box already, if you guys are curious. So a wolf and a goose. Bimal, can you compare them? Can you hear me, Bimal? I can't hear you. I think you have a microphone problem. You can try to unmute yourself. There's a button in the top right, and if your microphone is red, then that's why. Or maybe it's your settings. So if there's anything we can do to help, just talk to us in the chat box, okay? All right. Let's have Alireza. Will you compare a monkey and a ferret? A monkey and a ferret.
Ferret.
Mm-hmm.
Could you write it in checkbox? I don't know exactly what pronunciation. Could you spell?
There you go. Ferret. So a monkey and a ferret.
Ferret. I know monkey, but I don't know ferret.
Okay, I'll find you a picture. If you guys have any questions, though, make sure you're asking. Make sure if you don't understand something that you tell me. I got a picture of one, and I'm going to put it in the chat box for you. There you go. Can you see that? Okay. All right. The last thing we're going to do is order these animals from slowest to fastest. Does everyone see? We have elephant, giraffe, giant tortoise, peregrine falcon, spider, black mamba snake, chicken, garden snail, human, cheetah, ostrich, and greyhound. So do you guys want to order them from slowest to fastest or from fastest to slowest? What's the fastest animal in that list?
Tiger?
Tiger's not on the list.
I'm sorry. Lion?
Lion is not on the list either.
Cheetah.
This is
Oh wait, cheetah.
cheetah. Okay, so cheetah is probably the fastest. What comes next? Do you think?
Greyhound.
Greyhound, maybe, and then? I think maybe ostrich. I know ostriches are supposed to be very fast.
Yes.
Anyone else think differently? Anyone else think the garden snail is faster? Maybe?
Horse.
Okay. Well, how about this? You guys come up with the best order that you can think of for these animals and message me what you think on Facebook, okay? I'm going to put my screen name or my profile name or whatever off this. I'm going to put my profile name in the box, and you guys can message me your answers. Okay, guys, thank you for a lovely class. I'm going to end this class, and then I'm going to start another right away. So maybe I'll see you guys in the next class. Thanks. Thank you for everything.
Thank you
Bye.
so
Nice
much.
to meet you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Nice
bye.
to meet you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.